Well, take a look through the catalog here to see all of our excellent options. All the finest of today's fashions are right here in the catalog. Well, you're welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room. If you need a nice place to try on your clothes, my changing room is available.
All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the live stream. It is Tuesday, October 15th, 2024, and we are going to be doing some Red Dead Online today. Having a little trouble getting set up this morning, so apologies for the delayed intro, but Cassie, Braytech, welcome, howdy. So just give me a few more moments here. I'm trying to figure out why YouTube Studio is not showing that I'm live. Hold on, here we go. Nope, still not showing that I'm live. It is the weirdest thing, man. I might have to actually close out, start a new tab or something. But yeah, we'll get started in just a minute here with some dailies. I don't have a ton of time today. I actually forgot last week when I was saying how I was going to be streaming today. I forgot the kids have early dismissal today. So we're going to probably maybe go for at least a couple hours, but we'll have to see how all that plays out. And I really would like for my YouTube Studio to show that I'm live. I can tell I'm live on my iPads. I got the chat up on one, the video up on the other one. And I can definitely see Cassie and Braytech are there. Guys, can you just confirm you can hear me? One of you? Cassie, Braytech? Alright, great. Perfect. Let me just see if I can't figure out why YouTube Studio is weird. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I don't want it to interfere with the live stream, but I've never had this problem before, so it's always something, man.
Well, you're welcome to try out your wardrobe in the changing room.
It's so weird. Alright, we're just going to move on. Let's take a look at some dailies. Continue your streak. I think I'm going to be on day 18, but I don't remember exactly. Alright. Under General for today, we have 5 Bluegill Caw. I'll show everyone the secret, top secret, not so secret, Bluegill location. Horse tack updated, that's another pretty easy one. Just go to the stable. Update your horse deck. You don't actually need to do anything with that. I'll show you a little trick where you don't even need to change anything. You just need to go into like almost like you're going to change your saddle. Update your saddle, and then it gives you credit for the goal before you actually make any changes. So a little bit of a bug there, but a happy bug. Mask worn, that's an easy one. I already got the mask on. We'll head back into the tailor in just a second here. Take the mask off, put it back on. Good credit for a daily. Plays top 3 in a showdown. That one's not so much fun, I can tell you right now. I won't be doing that one while we're live here. Probably won't do that one at all today, but it's there. One player headshot with a bow and a free roam events. That one's not too bad. If you have a die and a bow, maybe you can get a headshot. Still not my favorite daily. I don't do PvP on this channel, especially not when I'm live streaming. So we're going to skip that one as well. 3 pronghorn skin. Maybe we can get this one. I got several good locations for pronghorn. There's some right here actually, in just outside of Blackwater. So we'll maybe get to that one a little bit later. And then one time visited Katora Springs. So you're probably looking at a 5 for 7 day today if you don't do PvP. And then I gotta admit, I think this 7 for 7 is gonna be pretty difficult. This plays top 3 to showdown. Britta, correct me if I'm wrong. You are like my resident PvP expert, but I feel like that's gonna be probably, if not the most challenging daily today, one of the more challenging dailies overall. Kratos, how's it going? Popped in to say hi, drop a like, appreciate it. June actually streaming right now. She's like, okay, yeah, cool. I didn't know June streamed. I'll have to find her channel. But yeah, so there's your general dailies. Let's take a look at the role dailies for today. Just real quick, little disclaimer. You may be looking at yours and saying, mine look a little different. How come I only have 1? Or how come the 3 I have look a little different? It's just that you're not fully ranked up yet, or you haven't ranked your role up far enough. I think it's rank 15. Honestly, I forget. It might be 10. But either way, if they look different, that's why. These are the role challenges for people who have ranked their roles up far enough. I want to say it's like rank 10, maybe rank 15, but it's not max rank, I don't think. Either way, bounty hunter role challenges for today. 1 bounty hunt complete with 5 minutes or more left. 2 bounty targets taken down with bolus. 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target. Trader, 3 donated deadly predator carcass or skin. 20 donations to Crips. $200 money made from trading. Collector, 3 coins found. 6 collectibles collected. And 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar. Moonshiner, one-time drank, owned strong moonshine. $200 money made from moonshine sold. 2 moonshine bar drunken player interaction. A little bit later in the stream, we go to do roll dailies. I'll show you how to do the hidden door trick. It's an easy way to get this drunken player interaction without being drunk and without the need for additional members in your posse. Naturalist rolls for today: 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. 2 hardy tonics used when too hot or too cold, and 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. Honestly, probably only going to get this 1. I'm going to maybe ride around a little bit, but definitely not enough to even find probably 1 legendary animal. I hope we find at least 1, but you just never know. And the odds of finding 2 are very slim, even in these poker table lobbies. I think maybe you can do it in like an MTU lobby, but you're probably not going to get that in a public lobby. So just realistically, most people I think play in a public lobby. Probably not going to get this one done. So if I'm looking at it, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I won't have enough to do a wagon, so we'll rely on these 2 trader dailies. I don't like to use bounty hunter dailies. They bug out too easily, and I kind of got conditioned just to skip them. So again, that is 7 crafted or cooked at Wilderness Camp. All 3 Moonshiner dailies are doable today. All 3 collector dailies are doable today, and then these 2 trader. Let's get started, however, with our mask worn. I said I was going to go back in and just pop the mask off, pop it back on. Easy peasy. So any tailor will do for this, or you can use your camp wardrobe.
So good to see you.
If you're not already wearing a mask for Halloween event, throw one on. If you are, just like I said, take it off and put it back on. I'll show you how to do that, right? You just go no mask, so nothing happens there, but then when you go put the mask back on, there's your gold. 0.2 week this week. Like I said, I think it's day 18. Take a look. Let those notifications run. Cassie's frustrated with the Dodgers.
I stand behind every.
You're annoyed with your team right now? Not gonna lie. Yeah, PvP expert. I mean, resident PvP expert. I know you're not much. You don't consider yourself to be a PvP expert at all. But yeah, you're like the one that I know Kratos did a little bit, and IPA's not here right now, so. Yeah, so again, that's day 18. And then let's go do the horse tack while we're here in Blackwater. We'll get to the bluegill thing, but there's a stable right here in Blackwater, so let's go hit that up. It's too bad that top 3 in a showdown is there. The free roam event one's not bad. I missed the days. Let me go grab this card. We need 6 collectibles today. There's a card here in Blackwater. At least right now. Up until 8 o'clock my time tonight, this card will be here. So, just about 11 hours from now, the cycle will change. That card won't be there, but it's there now. There were a few days in a row last week. There's another one. What am I feeling now? The heirloom up there? Heirloom in the saloon, too. Let's go grab that. Again, there were a few days recently, easy 7 for 7s, and I feel like not only 2 or 3 days in a row, but even like 3 or 4 of the days last week where there was no PvP in the general. It was kind of sweet, man. I think I got a few 7 for 7s on here. And when I wasn't really even trying, I don't necessarily need 7 for 7s on this character. I maxed out that award on my main character. It's kind of a cool thing to get a lot of gold.
Hey, careful.
I just broke that chair. I didn't think you could break the chairs. I ran that chair right into the pole. Hey Will, how's it going? Appreciate you stopping by, leaving a like and sharing. Hope you have a great day. Cassie's saying, how do we throw 30 whatever scoreless innings then get beaten poorly today? Yeah, it happens. That's baseball for you. If you're in last place and your team wins, you're going to get top 3 anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Britek. I had forgotten about that. So Britek's right. Essentially, it doesn't matter how badly you play yourself as an individual, obviously you should try to help your team win. But if you're not great at PvP and you go in and you get matched up with some good PvP players, and your team wins the showdown, then you'll get a credit for the top 3. That's right. So that's not maybe that's not the one I was thinking of, where it's like the most difficult PvP daily ever. You can't even complain. The first game against the Mets pitched horribly. Yeah, so it was like I haven't been watching it too closely, but I have been getting updates on my phone. The Dodgers won big the first game, and then the Mets came back and won the second game. Right, so that series is tied now, 1 apiece, and it seems like the offenses are both playing well. All right, so here's the trick for this horse attack updated for everyone who's wanting to see that. You just go to horses, you go to manage own horses. I don't even know if you have to go down. I'm going to go down to my active horse, and then you hit X for upgrade, X for saddles. It's already on the saddle that you currently are, or that you have. Mine's the Bellinger. I like the Bellinger on this horse. You hit X, and there's your daily. Like, I didn't do anything. I haven't changed any saddlebags or stirrups or none of this stuff yet. I just got, once you get to this menu, like I said, happy bug. The game bugs out a little bit and gives you credit for the daily. So, easy money on that one. So I can't really complain about the PvP daily today, because it is, there are some really non-PvP, easy non-PvP dailies here. Yeah, it's the multiple kills in 5 seconds. That's the one I was thinking of. Thanks again, Braytek. I appreciate you, man, keeping me honest. I don't do enough of that stuff to really know which ones are more difficult. But yeah, I remember now. It is multiple kills in 5 seconds, because it's like you have to have 2 play. Basically, in a free roam event, you can do it in King of the Castle. If a whole team of people is like crowded in the castle, you just throw a stick of dynamite in there. But in showdowns, nobody really does that. There's no real showdown where people are bunched together. So, yeah, definitely tough. Cassie's saying 9-0 the first game, 7-3 second. Yeah, so this 7-3 is not that much of a blowout, but I know at one point it was like, I think the Dodgers were up big. First 4 pitches, the first from the Mets, 3 were walked. Oh, yeah, see, that sucks. Walks are terrible. Walks in baseball will straight up kill you, especially leadoff walks. I feel like there's an ultra high percentage of leadoff walks, like 90%, I think, that come around to score throughout the course of a season. It's one thing for that to happen in a small sample size, but over 162 game season with 30 something teams, that's like a lot of games and a lot of innings and a lot of leadoff walks that come around to score. So there's your horse tack updated notification. Let's go. I'm going to show everyone. I joke that this is the top secret bluegill spot, but it's not that much of a secret anymore. I feel like most players know about this, but on the off chance someone new is watching, doesn't know, there is a spot where there is only bluegill, and it's a tiny little watering hole, so it's really easy to pull the fish out quickly. You're going to want to fast travel to Emerald, and then kind of over by the Heartland Overflow is where we're headed. Going to do only CTA catch there. All right, Braytech, good luck, man. Have fun. Tell Key I said hi. All right, so now that we're over at Emerald, we will go to this location here, just above the H in Heartland Overflow, right? I'm going to follow the tracks, but that's the little spot. That's the little watering hole. It's only bluegill in there, so you can use like whatever bait you want to use. Not that it really matters much in online, but yeah, you can use, I'm going to use the special spinner. If you don't have it, you can use corn or bread or whatever. You don't even need to buy a lure or anything for this one. You don't need to buy bait. If you're a brand new player looking for money, you don't have a ton. As long as you have the fishing rod unlocked, you can do this daily. They switch pitchers in the first inning. Yeah, it happens. I mean, you know, as a pitcher, you're gonna have bad days. As a batter, you're gonna have bad days. That's why I think baseball is the greatest sport in the world. You know, it really is, to me, the ultimate team game. If in football, if you have like a good quarterback, you're gonna do okay. In basketball, if you have like a good guard or whatever, you can have like one or two good players and have a really good basketball team. Hockey, maybe not so much, but you could have a good first line in hockey, a terrible third line in hockey, and you're going to be okay. Why won't my fishing rod come out? There she goes. Oh, legendary. Let's drop that pheromone. I'm not even sure if she can take a sample. That didn't even work. Oh, there it goes. Like, what the hell, man? But yeah, baseball, you got to have good pitching. You got to have good defense. You got to have good hitters. You maybe not have to be that solid 1 through 9 in the lineup, but you better have 1 through 6 better be good. And if 1 is having an off night, 2 better be having a good night. 2's having a bad night, 3 better be having a good night. You know, it really is truly a team game. I don't know if she can take this sample or not, but let's see. And that's the thing about baseball too, like unlike football, you know, if your team has a bad night, you're done at the playoffs. Baseball, especially now with the ALCS and the NLCS, it's a 7-game series, so it's like you can actually afford to have a couple of off nights and still win the series, you know. Just got to win 4 games. Just got a little extra XP on that because it's our 25th legendary animal sampled. I head back over to the watering hole, get these bluegill. Hoping to avoid this moonshine event that spawns in over here. A lot of times when this is a daily, that thing pops. And it's kind of annoying. So anyway, here's the watering hole again. I showed the location on the map. I'll show it again. Just above the H and in between the A and the N of Hanover. like I said, if you have the special spinner, use it. Otherwise, any kind of bait is good here. They like, according to the game, they like the cheese, but I don't really think it matters. Let's do this 5 times. Actually, I wonder if I have to use the bait. Usually the spinner is supposed to work for every fish, but they're not nibbling at this. Maybe we do use the bait. That's weird. See, if I was trying to fish for salmon or something and there was bluegill, they would take this thing. But of course, I'm gonna switch to cheese, see what happens. Maybe get a little closer too. Not that that should matter. There we go. All right, so try. I mean, if you have the special spinner and you want to try it, try it. I didn't have very much luck there, so cheese it is the rest of the way. But it's only bluegill in here, so you're not going to catch anything else, which is kind of nice. You know, a lot of the other fishing challenges, as you're trying to catch other fish, like the one that always kills me is the redfin pickerel and the chain pickerel. It seems like whichever one is the daily that day, the other one is the one that you're pulling out, right? So, and like I said, even on like salmon challenge days, these bluegill and perch and things like to nibble instead. I used to skip this daily sometimes, but now that I'm like obsessed with turning stuff into the butcher, it helps to take them. You're not getting flaky fish meat or succulent fish meat from these. There's not a daily that I'm aware of for this type of fish meat, so just sell these to the butcher when you're done. AJ, how's it going? Welcome. This should be 3. All right, Cassie, have a good one. Enjoy your rest. You're on the way to work. Don't work too hard today, man. Tell them I say that. Is this 4 or 5? I lost count thing. I think this is 4. Okay, it's 4. Oily, gritty meat. In other words, not great. I'd much rather have flaky or succulent. Dude, I used to love salmon. It's been a while since I've had salmon, though. The problem with salmon, for me anyway, is that a lot of places that sell salmon also sell either steak, which I'm always going to get a steak over a salmon. As much as I like salmon, I like steak that much more. Or if you go to like a seafood restaurant, for me, I like shellfish, like crab and shrimp. I'm more likely, and lobster, so I'm more likely to get that than I am to get salmon if it's on the menu at a seafood restaurant. So it's one of those things where it's like I like it, but it's secondary to the 2 other things I just mentioned. All right, so there is your bluegill. I'll show one more time for everybody. Bluegill spot, like I said, super top secret. Not so secret anymore. There's only bluegill in here. They're really easy to catch. I feel like that's an easy daily. If you have the fishing pole, that's an easy daily to do. Let me just check on one thing real quick before we do the next daily. There we go. My studio is working now. YouTube Studio was a little funny on me earlier, but we got that all sorted out now. Alright, so next up on our list of things to do is the pronghorns. We're actually not in a terrible area for them. Let's see. Some bison up here. Usually, like, to the north of these tracks, there can be some pronghorn. Let me see. If we can get one or two up here, since we're here, we can go somewhere else for the others. Not always up here, though. This isn't maybe the best spot for them. It's not bad, but it's not great either. What's that? It's a deer. 2-star buck. That moonshiner event spawned in, so I'm going to avoid that thing like the plague. Rabbit. Yeah, see, I do not want to be going in there. Especially since that one bugs out a lot. Let me go. This has death sentence written all over it. Oh, going this way. Let's go up here. Maybe there'll be some wolves up here we can use for our predator skins to also. Actually, there's a bear up here sometimes too, grizzly. I wonder if he's up here. Over by Moonstone Pond Cabin. Oh, now that bounty spawned in. See, man, I love these poker table lobbies because of the privacy, but a lot of times you're trying to get stuff done. What's that? That pronghorn or a deer? That's an elk. Okay. I guess that makes sense. Let's go south of Emerald. Get away from all the stuff that's spawning in. Thank you, AJ. I appreciate that. These are gonna be like deer. Anything around here is gonna be deer. South of Emerald, there's a ton of them in Big Valley. North of Strawberry. Kind of like Hanging Dog Ranch. I might actually just go over there and knock them out pretty quickly over that way. And then also, Great Plains is a good spot for pronghorn too. But let's see. Like I said, let's go south of Emerald. Since we're in this area. Try our luck over there. And then, if I'm not getting the warm fuzzies, we'll go over to Big Valley. A lot of times I'll see them over kind of by this other stable here, Scarlet Meadow Stable. Between the ranch and the stable, what do we got? Nothing. Oh, hold on. What are these? Deer, deer, deer. No pronghorn over here. Like at all? Alright. Well, 0 for 2 on my pronghorn spots today. Go figure. Let's head over to Strawberry. And then we'll go up north to Big Valley. Messing around with these semi-good pronghorn spots. We'll just go right to Pronghorn land. There's even, if you play story mode, there's even a ranch out this way called Pronghorn Ranch. So it tells you all you need to know about how many pronghorn are out in Big Valley.
Have a lovely morning, miss.
First things first, fast travel to Strawberry. Alright, and then ultimately our destination is... So this whole area here, technically, Big Valley, like Strawberry, Rig Station, Wallace Station, it all counts as Big Valley. But when you hear people talking about Big Valley, they're technically talking about there is a valley here between the Grizzlies West and Mount Shan. It's actually a really beautiful area, picturesque. Whoever designed it did a phenomenal job. But we're gonna go. Let's go over here first. So what I'm gonna do is start the eastern portion of the quote valley, and then just come through here, head west. So for now, we're gonna just auto ride probably from Strawberry. We're gonna pass through pretty reliable ambush spot. We'll see if we get anything. It's been a couple days of me just logging in and doing a couple dailies and getting out. I didn't even bother setting up a poker table lobby until yesterday afternoon, and even then I only spent like 30 seconds in it. I've been doing a bunch of testing on some other stuff, so... Ooh. That is a wolf. Where is it? It's dying. But I need the skin for the daily. Sorry, Wolfie. I've been testing a lot of different things, so just kind of working on stuff behind the scenes. I don't want to talk too much about what's going on until maybe another couple days or so. But yeah, quick login Sunday morning, couple dailies, and then quick login yesterday for a couple dailies. So a lot of the events, it's almost like I've queued up karma for these events, these random encounters. So, like I said, I'm probably talking a big game right now. That's not going to happen. But I feel like, because I haven't been through here in a few days, this ambush is probably going to pop. Let's see. I talked about it too much. I jinxed it. Anyway, there's a ton of deer through here, as you can see. I feel like the deer spawns have been buffed, and the pronghorn. Not that there would be a pronghorn there anyway, but I don't know. I feel like I'm seeing a ton of deer so far today. A lot more than usual. Let's do a little auto ride. I love this little. This is one of my favorite areas of the map. With the mountains in the distance. And these are kind of riding through the eastern side of a mountain here too, Mount Shan. It's a cool story mission with Arthur and Micah that comes through this area and really get to see the valley for the first time. If you didn't explore there, right? So if you were like spamming story, there's a really cool shot of this valley from up the hill as Arthur and Micah are setting up a stagecoach robbery, waiting for the stagecoach to come through. But you can see, like, in the distance, the White Mountains. It's freaking awesome, man. Still, if not the best, certainly up there as far as environments and graphics go. Almost 6 years later, right? Alright, so we're in the valley now. And, of course, there's more deer. Oh, there's a couple pronghorn. What the hell? What in the world? There we go. We got our 3. One of them's dying. Let me see if I can get a mercy kill on it. Not that it matters. I mean, it's like an honor thing, but feed your horse, brush your horse, your honor goes way up, so. It's a good little 3-star pronghorn though. Give me that. Put that on the back of the horse. Get that to Crips. Oh no, I skinned it. Oh my god, I hit the wrong button. Told you, I haven't played in a couple days. Oh, we had to skin it. I'm an idiot. We had to skin it. I would have liked to have kept that as a carcass for cribs, but it's fine. Throw it in the back of the horse. We definitely need to donate the wolf to cribs. One of 3 predator carcasses for today for trader dailies. It's 2. And then this one kind of got in the woods a little bit. Another 3-star. Dude. 2 3-star deer right in one little herd, or pronghorn right in one little herd. Unbelievable. If I were looking for perfect carcasses, that would never happen. All 3 of those would have been 1-stars before I even shot them. So there's your daily. Like I said, this to me is going to be your best area. The area I was in earlier near Emerald, those 2 areas are okay. 500 parts collected. So you got a little extra XP on that. So the area in Emerald Ranch, near Emerald Ranch, Emerald Station, where I was earlier, is decent. It's okay, but this is going to be your go-to. Like, you can try that area since you're over there trying to get the bluegill anyway, but don't spend too much time over there. If you don't get those pronghorns within like the first couple minutes of being over Emerald, just bounce over here. Like I said, quick fast travel to Strawberry, follow the path to this little area. It's Little Creek River. Madame Nazar has a spot out here. Some days she's not out here today, but she does have a spot here. So this is where you're gonna find your pronghorn for sure, almost 1,000% guaranteed. As long as there's not like another player in the area, you're gonna be good. All right, we need to go to Katora Springs, so I'm gonna fast travel there, set up a wilderness camp. But we also need to craft 7 today from a wilderness camp. So let's do that first. See what we can craft. We can make some horse meal for Midas. I can do 2 of them. A lot of people like to do split points. Fire off a few split point rounds and then just craft that. Don't really have much. Do a potent miracle tonic, why not? That should be 3. Might need to make some coffee. Maybe some big game. Can make 1. No, I gotta be able to make some other stuff too. Some time big game maybe. That's 4. Let's do it by. I can only make 2 at a time. That'll be 5. Oh, oregano big game. 6. This should be number 7. It's interesting, if you have the efficiency cooking, it doesn't count all 3 of them. It only counts as 1 towards the daily. If you could make 3 at a time, it's still better, I think, but that should have been 7. Did I miscount? Oh no, there's the gold. Okay. It took a little while. Wait for it, and okay. What the hell? Alright, so let's fast travel. We're going to go to fast travel to Wapiti. And then from Wapiti, we'll travel down to Katora Springs. If you happen to come up this way at night, could be some decent wolves up here. Which again, you need, if you have the trader roll, you'll need 3 deadly predator carcasses. Wolves are good for that. Skin the wolves. So here's Katora Springs. There's a Hamish location here, but that's not what we're interested in. We're just coming up here for daily. Not too far from Wapiti. It's a little bit of a red. And like I said, you could potentially get some wolves up this way. What time is it for me? 3:30 in the afternoon. Probably not going to see wolves. But you never know. Sometimes they're out in the day. Should go off soon. There it is. So there's your visit Katora Springs, and with that I am done with general dailies. But we did also do crafted or cooked at our wilderness camp, so we can move on to moonshiner stuff. I do want to drop stuff off at camp first, though. Not enough open campsite. There's only one other player in this game. It's me, my other character. I don't understand why it's not enough open area for 2 characters the entire map. Freaking game. I love it, and then I hate it at the same time. Makes no sense why you can't open a wilderness camp out here. I mean, this is the very definition of wilderness. Even Wapiti is not settled. But sure, I'll ride back to Wapiti. We'll just do the fast travel that way. Actually gonna go to his camp. She's in his posse right now, so check and see where his camp is at in terms of goods for delivery. Oh jeez. not very good. It's not looking too good. 13 out of 100, so
Supplies are running down fast.
we gotta do donations to Crips, not only the wolves today, but also just in general. So I'll have to go visit Madame Nazar. That's a daily, but when I'm there, I'm going to also pick up some fly feathers. The game is weird right now. I'm going to keep this rabbit pelt. So he's kind of working a little bit. He ain't going to get very far. 1 of 3 deadly predator carcasses. It's also probably like 5 of 20 for the overall donations. 4 of 20. Okay, fair enough. Hunter's Collection is the new weekly shopping list for Madame Nazar this week. We'll see what that consists of. Find out if that's a good one or not. She has 2 or 3 already. Slate arrowhead's not bad. Fairly common arrowhead. Duck eggs are everywhere. And then what's this last thing? Perfect squirrel carcass. The body of a squirrel in perfect condition can be sold. This one's not terrible. I would say if you have a ton of squirrels, you should probably save them for the donate 10 to Crips daily through the trader role. I mean, if you have like 30 perfect squirrels on you, then maybe you can sell a few of these, but I don't know, man. I probably wouldn't do this one. Save your perfect squirrels, give them to Crips for... Save it for a daily, you know? It may only be a daily once or twice this week, but still. Alright, we're gonna go do some moonshine stuff. She is in his posse. I don't know. Let me try something here. Maybe we'll do his moonshine instead of hers. Just need to do something real quick here. Get him over to his shack. Actually, well, let's do his delivery, you know? Let's do his delivery, and then we're gonna do her delivery afterwards. Do both wagons. Sal's pissed off about something. Blackwater Camp. Alright, let's go. So this will probably give her like 90 bucks. Should give him the daily for 200. Once we get there, we'll do her delivery next. See if they chase us.
Stop up that wagon! So here's the situation as I see it.
Two guys chasing? Really? Okay. Thank you.
You think you're a...
Still wasn't very many guys, I don't think.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, thanks. I need
Welcome.
help! Jesus! Anybody!
Alright, so he got his $200. I'm gonna have him go and start a new batch real quick. And then, like I said, we'll have her drop. Yeah, $90.75. Normally it's only like 49 something. But because Moonshiner's on bonus this month, it's doubled, 90 bucks. For Posse members. Posse leaders get the full 200 daily, because it's like 453 bucks total. Let me just double check that number. For Barry Cobbler, yeah, 453.75. So Posse members only get a portion of it, but it's double what it normally is. So, all right, let's go. I'm gonna have her drop. No, not camp. Posse. Drop. Have her start her posse. and then we'll go to her shack. She has a different shack from him. Hers is in the Bayou Noir. Let's travel. Check. While we're here, we'll do the door trick, right? So, if you're on PlayStation, you're going to hit the enter button, hold it down, and as soon as that circle around the triangle button in the bottom right hand corner is filled, you're going to start spamming the circle button. I forget the corresponding buttons on Xbox, but it should tell you, so on PlayStation it's a triangle, and then it's the one to the down to the right. I don't know what it is on PC, but anyway, just hold it down and then start spamming away. You'll see your player pump the fist right there. I don't know if I got it or not because that wild animal kills thing was in the way. Nope, I got it. That's one of two. So you just go back out and do it again. There's your gold. So again, you can do that without the need for being drunk or a posse. Do our delivery, get our $200 daily complete, and then we'll come back and drink our strong moonshine and round out the moonshiner dailies.
Good, you have arrived. Bon, you are ready to drive, yes? Our clients are a little impatient for sure. We wish to make a good impression. These customers have shown they have some good taste. Their palate is simple, of course, but given their lack of culture, I have to admit that they have chosen well. These jugs will arrive quickly and in one piece. Yes?
Alright, to the Rhodes Parlor House. Bayou at night. It's almost always foggy. I like to travel in Eagle Eye, make sure I don't run into anything. Like this man on this horse.
That wagon take the corner, all right.
I still hit him, but that's his fault. Riding like an idiot. Alright, don't let me go here.
Well, move along.
Macy's ride into Rhodes. Make sure we get it there without breaking any bottles. Wagon in front of us, stagecoach. It's gonna slow us down a bit.
goes.
Well, hello.
Hello. Card back there. I'm gonna grab that before we head back. Still need one more non-coin collectible, then the 3 coins, so that'll work out. That should be our $200 made from moonshine. Nailed it. Put her mask back on. Right over there's a card right on that table. This one has the gold flakes. Last week we were having issues with cards not flaking, or vibrating for that matter. So like I said, that should be collectible 3. Which actually, I think there's an opportunity for 10 for 9 today, and I just realized it. If you save your 6th non-coin collectible to be your last, you would get credit for... No, actually it wouldn't work that way. Never mind. Alright, let's go back to the shack. Start a new batch. Mr. Chad, how's it going? Welcome. Start a new batch of moonshine. The old lady. Actually, I had an outfit. I was playing with Key on Friday, I think it was. Yeah, Friday. She had a really nice outfit for her character. I told her I was going to steal it. But yeah, the old lady. Agnes Dowd. This is Agnes Dowd with the white dress from story mode.
Allons-y.
She'll look less like an old lady next month after we're done with Halloween.
Aha. Ça marche. Now we must be patient.
Does her mask come off? Didn't I just put her mask back on? Why is her mask back off? Usually it only comes off if you fast travel, set up a wilderness camp. Anyway. Drink. Drink on strong moonshine daily. Coming up. Done. Alright, drink on strong moonshine. We need to get 3 more coins, or 3 coins, which will give us also give us our 6. Let me just show you. 3 coins, which will give us our 6 collectibles, and then we go sell them to Mab Nazar. These collector dailies are really easy today. I like to look for coins that are kind of close to fast travel spots. So I think the best bet here is going to be go to Valentine and then work our way down, maybe? Yeah, because there's not one in Armadillo. Or is there? No, there's one outside of Mercer Station. There's one all the way down San Luis River. There's one in Hanniganstead. One outside Blackwater, but not close enough. Yeah, I'm going to Valentine. Let's go to Valentine. Get our 3 coins. Sell our 3 coins to Mab Nazar. I think after that, it's just the trader dailies, and we're done. So, not too bad today. There's a couple PvP dailies in here, but if you're not someone who PvPs, it's a decent 5 for 7. An easy 9 for 9, I think. This is driving me nuts, though. This is certainly going to make it take longer. The fact that we can't get a camp anywhere. At least I can put the mask back on her. Or at least try to. There it is. We'll just go over to Le Gras. Fast travel from there, it's fine. She could use the little distance on the horse anyway. My hands can use the brakes, so we'll auto ride. Hurricane didn't hit near you. You never lost power. Nice. Yeah, she had the Halloween mask on, and then for some reason it came off, even though I didn't fast travel via wilderness camp. We still also need, so we need the coins, sell them Madame Nazar, 2 more Predator skins, which I could grab Gator skin down here if I wanted to, and then ultimately when we're at Madame Nazar, I'll grab some flight feathers for us to give to Crips. And that, like I said, should round out our dailies for today. Not bad. What am I streaming for about an hour? Yeah, just about an hour. Nice. We ended up using that one legendary animal pheromone, but like I said, very rarely are you going to use 2 of them. I don't think I've ever done that daily. Maybe once. There's a card here. Let me just grab that. Since we're right here. Something else. The jewelry there. This is actually going to be 6 of 6 collectibles. No. Take it. What the hell are you doing? Grab it. Let's go. That's the daily for the collectibles. The game is weird again today, man. Has everybody else been having issues? Is it just me? Like, not just today. Stretching back into last week. Now, again, the last 2 days I didn't do much. Logged in, did a couple dailies. I was busy. Real life stuff going on. But last Thursday or whatever it was, last time I streamed I felt like we were having some issues too. It's all this new Halloween content, he said. Wink wink. Man. Collected a few hours ago, got griefed. Killed me a few times, changed sessions, went back to collecting. Yeah, that's all you can do in a public lobby, right? I try not to engage. But even back when I was like not engaging with other people, I was still getting grief and stream sniped and stuff, so that's why we have these poker table lobbies now. Take advantage of them. Anyway, so there's one here. Forgot to record it, yeah. Usually, like, if I'm not streaming, I'm usually capturing gameplay. There's one down at Limpany. This is why I chose this area. This, to me, was the 3 closest coins I could find that were also started with 1 by a fast travel. Coins are not in good spots today. But yeah, we'll head down to Limpany, grab the second one. I try to capture everything I do, mostly everything I do in this game nowadays. If it's not on a live stream that I know is going to be on YouTube, why did she not just turn there? There's a freaking road right there. Two paths down, actually, that the game just doesn't recognize for some reason. It's so weird. But yeah, as long as I have room on my passport external hard drive device, then I'm recording these online sessions just in case something off the wall happens. I can upload it to the channel. He was lag switching? Freaking cheater. I'm surprised that still happens in this game, man. I guess there's still enough people playing in public lobbies with the griefers. get enjoyment out of it. I would have thought that by now there were so few people playing in public lobbies that the griefers would have gotten bored. But griefers gonna grief, I guess. Alright, second coin right behind this sign. Good spot for wild mint. Grab some of that before we head to our next spot. Some on the other side here too. The lobbies are almost full, really? I feel like, well, I don't know. It's been a while since I looked. Maybe like a month ago, I would look when I would go to set up the poker table lobby, and there was only like 10 or 12 people. In fact, I was playing with some people. There was like a posse of 4 of us. We were the only 4 people in the lobby for, I don't know, a good like 20 minutes. And then it finally started filling up. But it never got full. The most it ever got to was like 14. Alright, third and final coin spot is going to be over by this little, I don't know what you call this, old abandoned trading post. So we'll put our marker here and we'll ride it. And then we'll be right by our camp, which is cool. Fast travel to Armadillo. Mab Nazar, I think, is in Twin Rocks today. Yeah, Twin Rocks. Or by Twin Rocks. Lower ranks. Kill you. Guy was a 95 level. Hit you this morning. Yeah, I feel like, so probably a lot of what's happening is, I do think Rockstar started taking reports a little more seriously. And maybe not outright banning people, but definitely shutting accounts down. Or maybe the griefers / the stream snipers are all now creating like secondary accounts as well. You know, like I have my 2 accounts. I know like IPA has like 4, Braytech has a few. I think the griefers started like doing that too. Very few high-level griefers these days. It doesn't really do you any good. Once you hit like rank 100, you have access to everything that you need to grief. So I'm not surprised that that person was a 95. I don't really consider that low level. To me, low level is like, I don't know, 25 and below. Single digits. You're up to 145 now. Nice. GG's. Alright, I'm not even gonna bother going over to the waypoint because it's right over here. It's a coin. Coin 3 of 3. Daily 7 of 9, I think. 6 of 9. Wait, did I miscount here? Hold on. Oh yeah, that'll be 7, 8, and 9. Alright, cool. Let's go. I don't have anything to give the Crips, but I can go down here. Fast travel from my camp to Armadillo. Oh, there's some pronghorn. That's right, I forgot this is a good spot for pronghorn too, along this beach. Along this shoreline. There, fast travel. Armadillo. 2 700 guys griefed you? They kill you so much you left. You got in a few shots. I wouldn't even bother. If it's too low ranks, like below 25, maybe like 50, you're gonna do okay. But yeah, anytime I encounter those high level rank 700 griefers, even if it was just one of them, I got out of there. Like you said, it's not worth it. Just get out of there. Don't give them what they want. Don't give them if everyone would just stop giving them the attention that they so desperately seek, then they would get bored. Basically, public lobbies would just be, you know, griefers griefing each other. Honestly, I wouldn't bother with it, you know. I always had stuff I wanted to do that did not involve fighting back against griefers. I was always too busy trying to get dailies done and collect and get XP to rank up. Like, you're not going to rank up from PvPing. You're definitely not going to rank up from PvPing in free roam. Like, PvP is not the way to go if you want to rank up your character.
Oh, you are shy? I am sure there is something here to pique your curiosity.
Alright, so we not only need to sell her 3 items, we're also here to pick up flight feathers. Now, you can shoot a bunch of birds and get flight feathers that way, or you can buy them from Mabnazar. To me, it's, you know, I got all the money in the world. Even on this character, right, I'm already closing in 750,000. This is a secondary character. I spend most of my time on my main character. And I've got 776,000 on this character, so I can afford to buy a flight feather or 2. And it's much more, to me, I think it's faster.
Quite mundane, but I will take it. Another. All right. Very well. I pay more for the whole set, you know.
Buy some current too, actually. It's good for horsemen. Alright, so 3 collectibles sold in Mabnazar. Flight feathers acquired. Let's go to... I'm actually going to go to LeGras and get an alligator skin. Bring that back to Crypts. Also donate to flight feathers to Crypts. Then we'll go back to LeGras. Now we're going to do our 3 predator dailies today. It's daytime, so the odds of finding a wolf, which normally I would use for my pelts for that deadly predator skin, the odds of finding a wolf right now are going to be pretty low, so let's go. We're going to use gators instead. Yeah, just don't give them any attention, that's right. That's what they want. Mommy didn't tell them that she loved them enough, so... Could also call out the hunting wagon, but I feel like the time it takes you to call out the hunting wagon, wait for the cooldown after you dismiss it, it's just better to make a couple trips here. We want to go to the camp. Jared, how's it going? Most of the time, you just laugh at him, move on. That's right. Yeah. So you kind of have to assess the situation. It may differ from griefer to griefer, right? Like, you know, I will admit to, did that gator skin fall off this horse? No, there it is, just a while to show up. There's been at least a few times where if it's like a rank 5 or rank 7, and I got nothing else to do, like I'm done for the day or whatever, I will definitely engage, but typically I don't bother. Too much other stuff to be doing in this game than worrying about what griefers are up to. So there's my 20 donations. I also got a second Predator skin, which won't show up. It only shows the first and the third. Go back to the garage real quick. Get this final alligator skin, and that should be it for dailies. That same gator gonna be back over? No. All the gators are gone. It's weird though, I'm bouncing like there's gators. I don't see any though. Where did all the gators go? See? Rockstar, man. Shady as F. I need one more Predator skin for my daily. And they're like, quick, get all the gators out of the game. You shady mother effers. Let me see, I know where there's a pretty decent gator spawn. If not, I might need to go get like a cougar or something. This one over here. What happens if I go in the water? If I go in the water, they appear. Horse is freaking out like there's gators over here. Oh, because I ran something over. Dude, what the hell? It's like... There's no other players over here. So that's not the reason why these gators disappeared. Actually, I wonder if the panther. Let me see if this panther's over here. Been over 6 weeks since you saw any griefing? There we go, what's this? Oh, gator spawned. I'm not gonna skin that though. Even if I do kill it, right? I mean, that was the point. Let's try this again. Oh, there he goes. There we go. I think, so JR makes a good point. It's not something I've talked about in a while, because I have been spending a lot of time, like the last 2 years, in these poker table lobbies. But I think, I have a theory, that Rockstar has some way to know if you're the kind of player who will fight back against griefers or not. And I'm not saying it's foolproof. I think sometimes it just kind of happens anyway. But I think for the most part, because I felt the same way. There was I went long periods of time without experiencing any griefing. And I think it was because the game kind of knows that you're not the kind that's going to fight back. And the second you engage and start shooting back, then it's like, okay, send the horde of griefers at this person. So give it a try, Chad. See if you don't engage back at all for a long time, if you have that same experience. And again, I'm not saying it's foolproof, but I remember noticing it myself. And if JR is saying they don't usually engage, then that's probably why they're not seeing it.
The Wanderer returns.
I think it's maybe worth a shot. No pun intended. Alright, let's give Crips this last gator skin.
Gonna be out of supplies before too long.
Tooth too.
Okay then, no comment.
That should be 9 for 9. Yep, 9 for 9. Nice. Overall, not too bad today. Like I said, there are the couple PvP dailies, but if you don't do those, I think it's a pretty easy 5 for 7, 9 for 9. I mean, what have I been streaming for? Hour and 20 minutes. So, bluegill, horse tack, masks, skip that. Skip that. Pronghorn was pretty easy, even though it took me a couple tries, different locations, and then Katora Springs is super easy. Didn't do any bounty hunter. I don't typically, if I can get away with not using bounty hunter dailies and still get 9 for 9, that's how I do it. But we did these two. Pick up your flight feathers when you go see Mab and Nazar. That's an easy one. 20 donations to Crips. Collector dailies were easy. We did all 3 moonshine dailies. Those were pretty easy. I even did 2 moonshine deliveries, 1 on each character. And your 7 for 7 crafted and cooked in a wilderness camp. Again, maybe one day I'll get this one. One day before I retire from playing Red Dead, I'll get this 2 legendary animals found in Pheromone. But no, I typically say in the same session, so unless you're hopping from session to try and get that second legendary animal one, you're probably not going to get that. So, like I said, 5 for 7, 9 for 9. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap it up here. I know I've only been streaming for like an hour and 20 minutes, but I got a lot of stuff to do. Again, I'm probably going to reveal more about what I've been up to soon, maybe as early as Thursday. No stream tomorrow, but like I said, I will be back on Thursday. Maybe have a little more time on Thursday, but it's a tough week here. So on top of everything I have going on, the kids also have early dismissal all week this week for parent-teacher conferences. So yeah, they're probably going to be short streams this week until next week. But yeah, why am I staring at the lockbox? I don't want to stare at the lockbox. I want to stare at you guys. I don't want to stare at the lock. How far away do I have to be from the lockbox to be able to not emote at the lockbox? There we go. No, it's still picking up the lockbox. Are you freaking kidding me, dude? Midas. No, Midas is my problem. It's just not meant to be today. There we go. Good to see everyone. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Yeah, if you happen to new to the channel, you like Red Dead content, even though it's a short week this week, typically I'm live for like 4 hours. Try to stream multiple times a week. So if you like Red Dead live streams or Red Dead content or gaming content in general, I do a ton of other gaming content on the channel as well. God of War, Horizon, and Red Dead. But yeah, so among other games, occasionally I'll do some other games too. But if you're new to the channel, you like that idea, hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, set them to all. If you haven't already, if you guys could hit the like button on the way out for me, I would much appreciate it. Helps the channel out, helps me out in the end. But yeah, that's going to do it for now. Till next time, everyone, take care.